Hello guys, welcome back to the Silver Eye Coin Roll Hunting channel. Today we got another box of nickels to get through. We're looking for silver, V-nickels, buffalo nickels, old and rare finds from the 40s and earlier. But without further ado, let's get into this one box nickel hunt. First roll, guys. I guess it was either an ender or close to it, but it was all the way at the end of the roll. I see a 1948. It's from San Francisco. That's a semi-key date. This is a lot lower mintage than usual coins you'd find, so that's a good find to start out this hunt. It probably has a mintage of like 8 million or somewhere around there, which is really low compared to the billions they make each year. So let's keep going into this box. Same roll, and we had a Jefferson nickel from 1940 out of Philadelphia. Just wanted to let you know in a quick update. Next roll, we got a Jefferson nickel from 1940 out of San Francisco. Off and running. Let's keep going. Same roll, and sorry I keep bringing you back so much, but we have a Jefferson nickel from 2009 out of Philadelphia. 2009 was a low mintage year, and I don't find them that often, so that's definitely a good find. Let's keep going. Roll number 5, and we're gonna have to get the microscope on for this one because I see a Jefferson nickel from 1939 out of Philadelphia. Let's just check it for the DDR, which I do not see. That is a good find to go in this box. Let's just slide down these finds over here. I usually like to make the best finds at the beginning. Alright, let's just check this roll. Let's see if we get anything else in here. Nope, that's all. Let's keep going. Alright guys, I'm on roll number 7. And I figured maybe I should shut my camera off and then I might find something insane, because sometimes when I'm on camera it doesn't like to find stuff, and then right when I turn my phone off, this appears. We got a buffalo nickel. I don't think there's a date, but I think it's a type 1. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to nicodate the backside either way to see if there's a mint mark or not. This is slick. But I'm thinking it might be a 1913. You know what? No, it might not be a type 1. Maybe it is. I don't know. Let me do research on it and compare it to other finds I have. It's just so slick I can't tell. But I will be back with my findings. Welcome back, and I have confirmed this is going to be a 1913 Philadelphia type 1 buffalo nickel. You don't need to nicodate the front side since you can tell it's a type 1 based on the raised mound right there. But I did nicodate the back side just to check if there's a mint mark, because it's better be safe than sorry. But there was no mint mark, but it did cause some strange discoloring or kind of like toning, like right on the left underneath the buffalo's face. But I mean, that kind of looks cool. But in this condition, it's probably worth maybe $1, maybe a little less, because this is in really rough condition, but it's still a good find. It's rare just seeing them in finds, like in coins, and that's why I wasn't sure if it was a type 1. I thought it was at first, but I just couldn't tell because it has been so long since I've seen a type 1 in a hunt, or let alone just seeing one in general. I have one in my book, but I don't look at that too often. But it's always nice seeing any buffalo nickel when you can. So let's keep going into this nickel box. Welcome back, guys. A few rolls later, we're gonna have a strange find, but at least I know what the date is. It's a 1942, and I saw it by the edge, and I was gonna pull it out. But it isn't a silver nickel, but it's just really beat up. It was probably in a house fire at some point. It's just really beat up and corroded, but I'll still take a 1942. I don't see those often. It'd be nice if it's silver, but you know, you could take whatever you get. So that looks like that's gonna be it for this roll. So let's keep going into this box. Next roll, we got a Jefferson nickel from 1946 out of Denver. Roll number 17, we get a Jefferson nickel from 1940 out of Philadelphia. Next roll, we got a Jefferson nickel from 1952 and a Jefferson nickel from 1941. Both are for Philly. Let's put these up here on these stacks. They're getting bigger. Welcome back. We're just now reaching the halfway point. Roll number 25, and I see a reverse, and it has an S mint mark, which means it can only be from the 50s or earlier, and any S mint mark is usually good, close to a semi-key date from the 50s, but you know there's a chance we can get a 1939S or 38S or any semi-key dates. But without further ado, let's see what the date is. Yep, it's a 1940S. That's like the most common date for San Francisco you can get in the 40s, but we'll still take it. A find from the 40s is still a good find. And let's go through the rest of this roll live so we don't miss anything. Oh, there's a 1939 in here. I'm glad I kept recording. Got a 1939 Philadelphia. Let's check it for that DDR, which I do not see. All right, so we had a 39 and a 40S in that roll. The finds are stacking really high. I believe we already have more 50s finds in the last hunt. I have those over there. That was from my last nickel box I did in the previous video, but we already have more 50s and 40s than the other one. Well, actually, let me check the 40s. We have about 7 from the 40s over here, and there were 7 in the last hunt. And we're already, like, we're halfway through the box, and we already have more finds in the last box, which is absolutely crazy. We are slow in the 2024s, although we could use some more. Next roll, we got a Jefferson nickel from 1940 from Philadelphia. Welcome back, guys. We got a Jefferson nickel from a 1940. Nice, San Francisco. We also got a Jefferson nickel from 1947 from Philadelphia. Welcome back, guys. We're on roll, I believe, 37, and I saw this reverse facing, and I flipped it over. It's a 1939. It's in really nice condition, honestly, for being from the 30s. So let's go check it for that DDR. Minor splitting on the O, but that's just damage. It's not strong enough doubling to be a DDR. But that's all right. At least we got one from the 30s. Let's keep looking through this roll. That appears to be all. Let's keep going into this box. Next roll, roll number 38. We got another Jefferson nickel from 1939 out of Philadelphia. Let's also check this for the DDR, which I do not see. I've only found the DDR once, and it's a pretty pricey coin to find. It's worth quite a bit, but it's really rare to find. So that's why you always want to search them. You never know, you could have one of the rarest Jefferson nickels you can find out there as far as errors are concerned. But yeah, it looks like that's going to be it for this roll. Let's keep going into this box. Roll number, what is this, 41. We got a Canadian nickel from 1994. And if my good friend Rolling Rolls is watching this is a find for you. Let's keep going on in this box. Getting towards the end of this box, we have roll number 47, and we have a Jefferson nickel from 1946 from Denver. And while we're here, let's go through the rest of this roll. Make sure we don't miss anything. Yep, that's it. Let's keep going. Welcome back, guys. We finished the box, and we had a ton of finds. Let's get started. We have a Canadian nickel and a 2009 lower mintage nickel. We have a gigantic stack of 50s. It's been a while since I've had that many 50s in a box, but let's see. We got 5 for that stack. 3, 4, 5 for that stack. Then 5 more. We had 15 from the 50s. That's pretty sweet. We had about, let's see, 5, 11. 11 from the 40s. And we had a 12 including this 1948 as semi-key date, which is always nice to find. So we're gonna set that off to the side there. And then we had 4 from 1939. That's quite a lot from the 30s. And then the find of the hunt is gonna be this buffalo nickel from 1913, first year. So there's the finds on the board. That appears to be, so we have 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 33, 34 finds. 34 finds on the board. And now let's compare that to this box. This had 2, 7, 10, 20, 23, 25. So this side had 25 finds, but it had 2 more buffalo nickels. No, sorry, 1 more buffalo nickel for a total of 2. And it also had a lot of 2024s. So I feel like this over here was probably a quality over quantity box. And this was a more quantity kind because a lot of them are worn down condition, but we still got a semi-key date right there, which is nice. We can always take that any day of the week. And we always, as always, we got that buffalo nickel from 1913. I hope you guys enjoyed the previous video as well as this one, and any videos you may watch on this channel. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next hunt, and happy hunting and good luck.